What's good, brethren? Yes. You know, man, I was telling my sons years ago, and my oldest, I said, man, do not marry, have no kid with, and link up with an American woman. Specifically, I told them a black American woman. And I said, you know how these women are. I done told you what it is, step by step. I gave you some certain strategies, this and that, to make your maneuvers and this and that. I said, at least get a passport, XYZ. But I told him years ago, man, this is a war in a way. This is war for the mind and the well-being of the black American man. Yesterday, there was this, earlier today, actually, it was some bulky black woman. I was talking to this other chick at the grocery store. It was this bulky black woman came up and butted herself into the conversation. I'm in line and stuff. She get all, was 6 inches between us, like, loud and stuff, getting her, so the whole thing was that she was so close to me and so loud to me, and throwing her groceries down on the thing that where you counter where you about to pay for your groceries and stuff. And so I was supposed to turn my attention from her, who I was talking to this fat chick. And I said, hey, you being nosy. You know what I mean? Basically, because you butted our conversation. And so I paid her zero attention after that. I was like, hey, what's wrong with this? And I was like, you're a bulky chick, you're not relevant. And so her whole thing was, see, the B-dub, she don't have no skills and really social skills. And a lot of these American women, even the fat, ugly ones, don't got no social skills so far as, hi, how you doing today? It's like, it's such a wall between black men and black women, and this probably applies to other men as well, more so to us. It's such a wall between those of us, like, say, knowledgeable brothers and your typical black American woman. She don't got no social skill. She look at you as like, you ain't nothing. And so for her to, in her mind, lower herself to come and talk to you and engage you in conversation, she can't really do that directly because to her, again, I keep saying in her mind and to her, you're a servant to her. You know what I mean? Because she used to bossing around Pookies and, Ray Rays. And that's the kind of dude she chooses because she knows she got monetary leverage over him. A lot of times dude come in out of jail can't make certain moves, or he got a situation so far as like, legal situation where he dealing with parole officers and stuff. So she so masculine a lot of times that she wants to be the man. And in her being the man, she's so masculine, she needs a feminine man. Even if he masculine in some ways, she is overall over him. She chooses a man that she know that she can always press the safety button. She chooses, it's a side note, but a lot of times she'll choose a dude who have issues, who can't make maneuvers, like a standard regular brother with knows where he's going in life, whether he's rich or poor or whatever, but he got some kind of direction and focus. Standard brother like us. She don't like us because we ain't exciting. You understand me? To her, she need the excitement of, oh, he just threw me down a flight of stairs. Oh, he DDT'd me. Oh, he slapped me. He pulled out a gun on me. You understand me? She need all this excitement. You know what I mean? So then when she deal with the kind of dude, she got several things already built in. Because she like chaos, because she like self-destruction, she already has those things built in to the in and out of jail Pookie and Ray Ray. You know what I mean? Thug kind of dude, because he gonna be erratic. Yes, it's a fun ride, but when she get tired of Pookie and Ray Ray, yes, she likes and prefers him. When it come down to it, she don't respect it. Why? Because she can always have power and leverage over him. Call the police, call his situation. He ain't gonna necessarily be financially where he need to be, so he'll be more so not dependent upon her. So she want a man that's kind of like a woman. So she want a dude that she got leverage over financially and in other ways. She want to be able to call his parole officer if things go wrong. Then she want the victim nugget already built in. So when, because she chose this chaotic dude, because she like chaos, when this dude throws her down the stairs a couple times too much, right? Which she already knows is going to happen. When it happened, the victim nugget is already built in, right? So now I tried these black men, so she already playing the victim. She already getting out before she get in. She already know what this is. And then she already know I can call your officer. You get out of pocket, nigga. You understand me? I'm gonna get rid of you. So you best behave. You know what I mean? I seen a video when this one dude, he was tired of this chick. He said, I'm leaving you. I don't want to deal with you no more. The B-dub can't take no rejection. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful with reject. Like I said with that chunky black chick earlier, I wasn't even really paying attention to her. But maybe I should have, hey, how you doing? Just kept moving. I said, hey, why don't you mind your business? I said it sarcastically with a smile on my face, but why don't you mind your business? So now she, and I thought about it, I was like, oh, shoot, it's the BAW. She don't take no rejection well. You know what I mean? She might do, but she ain't got no leverage on me. But I don't know. I just checked her how I felt like checking her. It wasn't me. Well, it was just, look, you mind your own business, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wasn't thinking, what could have happened. I got to be honest, but, it's rude. We talking. Mind your own business. You ain't important. This ain't your conversation. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, she could have had one of these moments. Back what I was saying, this B-Dub was getting rid of her Pookie and Ray Ray. You know what I mean? And he was dependent upon her. She want a dude that's dependent upon her because she want a little baby boy. You know what I mean? And if you were to do this on your purpose and focus on what you want in life, whether you be rich or poor, you know what I mean? And you got your head on straight and you're a strong-willed, regular, masculine, standard black dude, that she ain't trying to really deal with you because she want to be masculine. She want to be the man and she want to be usurping authority over you. So you don't have the nugget of the victim already built in. You don't have the chaos factor built in. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about the simp. Like the simp, these women know different type of dudes. And a lot of black women might have found me attractive physically, but when it comes to the words come out of my mouth and talking about, so what you bring to the table? Okay, so tell me more about this. Okay, so look, how what's your body count? You know what I mean? And don't answer that. You know what I mean? Or what? They can tell different dudes. You sharp, witted, and you smart. You know what I mean? And you ain't no simp. She like, well, he arrogant. He what I've been called? He arrogant. He proud. What was it? Selfish. I've been called. Yeah, I am selfish, but I am selfless too. Certain type of woman, feminine women have zero problems with me. Masculine women, a lot of B-dubs, man, they like me physically. I'm physically, but when they come to the verbiage and the spirit and the soul they ain't digging that because they need some pushover dude. And so, like I said, with the Pookie and Ray Ray in jail dude, he a kind of a pushover. Even if he can kind of like, if he gonna deal with her, he can only go so far in his masculinity before she pressed the button, you know what I mean, and press his buttons, his emotional triggers to where he act up and then he got to get whooping. He got, you know what I mean, he need a whooping. She gonna make sure that she press that 911 button, you know what I mean, and call parole officer. He already know, and she know that that's the leverage that she hold over him, you know what I mean? So, I don't even know why I went on that, but yeah, that was fun, kind of keeping that chick in check. But yeah, my point. But yeah, the BA, I said all that because that just happened today. But yeah, I told my sons, man, like, yo, man, oh yeah, that's what I said. This is war. When you dealing with the BAW, man, you dealing with a woman in the society who's completely plugged in and who have all the leverage and who's well versed at the entanglements and the buttons and the triggers of the society to keep a black American man down. She's the most well-versed. Like I said, this is war for the well-being of the black young man and black men in America in general. Like the Willie Lynch letter, man. This is like the Willie Lynch letter completely activated, bro. Feminism is the oldest, really, it was the first sin if you really look at it. Because of the woman comes sin, and because of her, we die. The beginning of sin. So that means that her whole thing was about feminism. You could be strong, you could be independent from him. You ain't got to listen to him. Basically, that's the pimping that went forth from the serpent to Eve. And now that's fully manifested in America. So you have women who are fully, completely integrated in the buttons and the triggers of feminism and how to entangle and entrap and destroy men. And they have the legal system behind them to destroy them. And so, like I said, this is war for the well-being of the Black American man. And so I tell my sons, like, yo, don't marry no Black woman, don't do that, don't legally marry either. And definitely don't have no kids with these brothers, man. It's not, this is a patriarch, this is a matriarchy, and it's not set up for men to, it's set up for women to have a free-for-all, easy life and easy time. And, but hey, kind of lost my point. But basically, I said a lot of all that to basically get kind of to my point is that in this setup, why would the man buy the cow when he get the milk for free? And I was thinking about this. Y'all know the old saying, why buy the cow if you can get the milk for free? And so in this setup of America, you got your, what they say, your Chad, your Tyrone, your Pookies, your Ray Rays, you know what I mean? Your Wands. Basically, your bad boys essentially getting the women when they 18, 19, fresh, good looking, when men actually want them. The best looking that the woman ever really gonna be in her entire life is between 18 and 23, something like that. You understand me? For the most part, the younger, 18 to 23. That's her top prime best what she ever gonna look. And then you can get technical with her eggs and stuff, and the older she get, the less able she gonna be able to have kids and stuff like that, and you get a geriatric pregnancy. So it's a factor of it's a health factor, and specific health factor and all of that. But what I think about, I said, when this woman is her freshest and youngest, she giving away the milk for free. This is why it's repulsive. I've had the milk for free from different women. Multiple, I ain't had thousands and all that body count. But yeah, I've had encounters and stuff, man. The bars and the clubs and all that. You know what I mean? And just chicks I ran into, man, encounters for free, milk for free, and all of this, man. So what I'm saying is that having gone from that and the whole concept of wife and of the whole thing now, okay, the plan B back end dude when everything is, after she worn the heck out, she, late 20s, 30s and stuff, looking for some dude to come wife her up after she done been ran through. You understand me? Why pay for the milk? Why buy the cow when other dudes have got that milk, a better version of that milk, for free? Absolutely free. Y'all see what I mean? And so I'm like, and that's what I'm telling, I tell my sons, man, I got to tell, like I said, this is warfare, man. This is warfare for their well-being as a person, man. And so this is really game. When I say game, this is the game. This is the game that's played on them. This is the okey doke that's played on a lot of black men, is that, especially black men, is trained to, well, she's a single mom, that's okay. You go ahead and get with her. You take care of them kids, and she can make another you, you know what I mean? And don't worry about what she bring to the table. She can make another you. Oh, okay, that's some goofy, dumb talkism. You an idiot. She can make another you. You wife that up. This is a single mother. Her body's been beat up, battered, stretch marked, and bruised, and her breasts is not perky and stuff like they used to be when Brad, Pookie, Chad, Ray, and all these in out of jail biker, thug, the bad boy dudes, or the playeristic dude, I wasn't no bad boy, I play around, I move around, maneuver. So you got different kind of dudes that these chicks are attracted to. You know what I mean? I wasn't no bad boy, but I was more smooth and all that. I'm all cleaned up and trying to be clean now. Anyway. But nevertheless, I understand the game. But like I said, these are the type of dudes that they're attracted to. You know, I had a chick tell me, you're a player. No, I know you. Yeah, some white chick. Yeah, I know. I recognize you. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. But we still end up doing our thing. Saying, praying, what you talking about? I'm just chilling. I'm just, yeah. But she approached me. I'm sitting at the bar relaxing. That's why this whole concept of taking chicks on dates and all this, paying for this, these chicks have outrageously large expectations, and they don't flinch. These expectations don't apply to me and never have. And yet I don't live in that world, even though I do understand it, because you have some dudes who are taller and some dudes are shorter, some that are not so good looking compared to other dudes, right? Some dudes are, skinnier, fat, or whatever, and whatever are just not the female ideal dude or whatever. So I got by my looks, by my looks and height and all that. So, but I also understand, other dudes. And I respect men based on, hey, what's your character? I care about that. But I understand when dealing with women, they like animalistic. You know what I mean? And it's all about flesh and carnal. It's not about the substance of the person. Oh, he tall. Okay, I heard a chick talking about, yo, check out something funny. Check out some of the videos. Some of these broads, it's kind of like a women rejecting feminism reel or something, where women are talking about dating in 2023 and how feminism didn't work. So those kind of honest videos when these chicks having breakdowns, it'd be funny, man. You got some where they playing the role of trying to be the new soft girl, clean the genetic material out of their hair and put on a dress now and modest makeup instead of the 304 makeup. You understand me? Looking all clean. And yeah, I agree with the passport bros. And I agree with, and like I said, passport bros is another thing I was thinking about. I didn't even know the passport bros was so, it's like mainstream to a degree. Like these, and personally, I'm not no passport bro. I'm just a bro or brother with a passport. I don't associate with that, even though I put it in the title and stuff, But other than that, I'm not personally no passport bro. But, I ain't associated with no specific group of traveler bros. If a white dude that's cool, you travel, all right, what's up, bro? And he an expat, that's cool, whatever, Hispanic, black, whatever. But I don't think it's a good idea to be associated with a specific movement like that. You know what I mean? So far as I am a passport bro. As then they can come against you and label all passport bro. Then you got some dude going over here to this country and do something stupid, and then, well, he was a passport bro, and you're a passport bro, so you're all linked in. Nah, I'm not associated with none. I'm not no part of no group. You know what I mean? But in general, I'm talking about that's a generalized label term that they label black men with a passport, basically. You know what I mean? Who travel overseas and retire. It's crazy, man. I seen on it was on 97 with Charlemagne and people talking about passport bros. I'm like, you got celebrities talking about this is a movement of black men tired of black masculine women in the system and want to go somewhere and leverage the dollar so that they can have a better standard of life. You understand me? Live in an apartment for $150, $200 a month in another country, a better weather. The women are more compliant. The women are more competitive and more feminine. Have to already know that they in shape and have to compete against each other. I seen a video with this white dude who's a psychiatrist or something. He used to be against black men going overseas traveling and thought they were losers, XYZ. And now this dude, he went to Japan. I think this dude was psychological something. I forgot his name, but then you also have the fresh and fit dudes. They used to be, oh, the guys are losers. You just need to up level. But now it's like tone is changing. The crazy part of this is like not just them, but just a lot of people's tone is changing. And it's like, well, they're like, it's powerful, bro. And that's why I was like, what we do here on the internet, like the truth go eventually get out, man. Like so far as like we ain't just like me, I got me a small little page, you know what I mean? But people pay attention to social media. The truth is like a light in a room full of darkness. You don't need a small light, but the whole room is full of darkness. But that one small little match, that light, can light up the entire doggone room. And that's similar with the truth. For years, people been dogging out brothers. Oh, y'all can't get no women in your own country. That's why. But the reality is that y'all masking it. These women is not no wife material or relationship material. They done gave up the milk for free to hundreds, dozens, or dozens of different dudes. So then, like, you're beat up, you're destroyed, and you're not suitable for no kind of real relationship. So a lot of men are the most powerful thing that a person can do, that these men have done, talking about it, and that ain't work. Sit down with the sisters at the table, and that ain't work. A lot of brothers getting their passport and say, I'm done, I'm finished, I'm done, completo. Then showing their different lives abroad, ding, that worked. All of a sudden, that get them triggered. You know what I mean? Because now they're, oh, wait a minute, shoot. You know what I mean? This is real. So they tried shaming and all of this, black men for getting their passports and leaving this cesspool. Shame didn't work because now you got people, some of the mainstream saying, you know what? I understand why they're doing it. You understand me? So now it's like the truth is like came through, man. It's brightened up the darkness of the room, at least in that particular, realm. So it's pretty cool to see that, man. It's cool to see. It's a very open shame to the woman locally too, that they would, especially the B-Dub, that shame didn't work and all of that didn't work. It no matter what percentage of black men is, get a passport and get the heck out of here. The point is that it's a threat. And it used to be something small, just some brothers over here on the internet talking about passport and leaving. Black women so messed up. The only solution is get the hell away from these people. But then now that small group and small little videos and stuff done took viral, and it's powerful because now that affects, now that it ain't some small little group over here. Now it's like, then it went to this level. Then it was shamed for a while. Then poof, now you got mainstream talking about it. I seen a Fox News, dude, that's even how Holloman got famous. You understand me? He was one of the main dudes, you see what I mean, who took the arrows and all of this. So it's like, and that was on international, that's Fox News. But that was shame though. So what I'm saying is like, it's beautiful to see the progression of this and what that does for the local women. Then you had the local women battling the foreign women verbally and stuff. And you know what I mean? So, I've been watching this for like the last few months. I'm like, this is funny, man. And this is even biblical. It says that your lover shall despise you. You know what I mean? So you got the BAW who's been an openly overt 304 with zero shame. And so now it's like, now you got these women from other countries talking about what's wrong with you, why your men want to fly to the other side of the world to get away from you, right? Now I guess you got a term called passport cis. Oh, okay, yeah, all right. And that don't work because they going overseas. They still gonna want a guy who makes 6 figures, who's 6 feet tall. You can't take those high standards over there to a patriarchal kind of construct where the women got to compete. You ain't even competitive. So these dudes are getting compliance from their own females in their own countries who look good, who are, competitive with the other good-looking women in their own country. This passport cis crap don't work because that work in a construct where the men are henpecked, we have a system behind you stripping resources from the men, and where the men are well, they're henpecked and they're socialized to be female worshipers. You know what I mean? That work here, and they're higher income dudes. America is a high income place where we make highest and one of the highest incomes per capita, you know, because of dollar and the power of the dollar. So she can't take them same high standards over to another country because those dudes don't make the same amount of money. A lot of American men are taller. The things that she says she's looking for in a man, six figures and all of this, she get that in heavy abundance here in America. And she get a broken down, a lot of times, how you say, basically she get like a socially constructed, neutered man with a wallet here in America, or a socially constructed, self-destructed man in your pookies and your ray-rays here in America. She'll pretty much get the same thing, a dude that she got to take care of in your pookie and ray-ray, she'll have to get the same thing overseas in another country because that dude ain't making the same money. See what I mean? So it don't work the same. Men are looking for cool, feminine women. Like a regular, cool, feminine chick who know how to do feminine things. Easy to deal with. Like, that ain't even nothing. That's what men have had. This is what your broke dude in Brazil got. I ain't saying that all dudes in Brazil. I'm saying even a broke dude or a regular dude who ain't tall, who ain't got 6 figures. He get that in his own country in Brazil. So I have zero disrespect. I'm not disrespecting any man from any country. I'm saying even the dude that she would consider broke in Brazil or broke in Colombia or broke in Philippines or broke in, you know, Eastern Europe or broke in Africa, he's still that same quote, quote, broke dude, broke boy, will get compliance and a feminine woman in his own country. And these good looking women will be competitive with each other for his quote, quote, broke self. So what, other than getting money from the Western woman, what would motivate him to leave these feminine females and come deal with the Americanized woman? This is why you have videos of BAW going over to Japan complaining, well, you keep her butt at the crib, or going to Dubai, but they're complaining about being mistreated and the men over here, you know, and all of this, being mistreated by the foreign men. You know, the same thing don't apply when it comes to women going into another country. Men go to another country to get something they should have, by kind of like default, get as a human being, as a man, as a regular dude. You should be able to get a regular cool chick, feminine cool chick, which is what these other regular dudes in their countries get. Regular Thai dude can get a regular good-looking Thai chick. Regular Brazil dude can get a regular good-looking Brazil chick. Regular Romanian dude can get a regular, he ain't got to be super high income earning, you know. But in America, even if you are super duper ultra income and all of this, this still doesn't mean that the woman's going to respect you. Look at your Will Smith. Look at your dudes, your high income dudes. Look at your Tyrese. Look at your dude, Joe Smith. These different dudes with all this money, all this fame, still ain't getting no respect from their woman, bro. In America. So, oh, you got to be this, you got to be that. Well, these women have narcissistic, high standards, and then, but yet they bring little to no value to the table, except a used body and a box that she done gave away to milk to every dude that she was feeling in her emotions and made her tingle. She gave away that body to dudes she liked, dudes she met at the bar in the club. Like I said, man, I met chicks the same night and did our thing. The same exact night, bro. I'm talking about the same exact hour. You know what I mean? So, but yet she'll have another dude, because it's rules that she had for one guy that she don't have those same rules for another guy. You see what I mean? But see, that's her giving up her body or giving up the milk for free. So why knowing some of these things that these chicks done did with some of these dudes, bruh, man. And then like this same woman will like clean herself up and recondition herself and represent herself like, say, like a used car, and clean out the cigarette butts, throw the condoms out of the back seat, you know what I mean, vacuum the back out, do a good, you know, some people could do a real detailed, I've seen that too, man, like those cars that get real cleaned up and stuff. the detail shop, like clean them up and stuff, like it smell fresh. You know what I mean? When they about to get a used car and they put it, they got a you go to the detail car wash shop and stuff, and they clean out, like, you know what I mean, in different areas and all the little crust and all that stuff. And I mean, they get detail, man. I see, so like, it ain't just going to $5 car wash and go there with a vacuum. Even that look good too. But they got some real detailed stuff, man. Clean the windows and all detailed. So that's how a lot of these women, they go and rebrand and recondition themselves, if they even care to do that. And so they don't even have to, because this is America. Men are broke down and sex deprived, and so they don't really even have to even do all of this reconditioning and cleaning. But because of dudes are so sex deprived, this is another thing I was thinking about. You got women. I've seen a woman the other week, and she is up here, with a sign, hungry, will work for food. And I look at that, I'm like, dang, what? When I calculate it, I'm like, yo, this don't add up when I calculate this, because number one, you're a woman in America. That's all the leverage you need. You don't got to be good looking, but you're a woman in America. You got simps, you got tricks, you got somebody that's willing to take you on. Some dude, and she was average looking. Some dude is sniffing around, hovering and orbiting around this chick. How's you on the street begging for food and money? And I'm like, but then I heard that a lot of the women, they make a lot of money, panhandling and stuff. And they might have a dude, their boyfriend or something, in the back, in the shadows or something, collecting the money. So I'm thinking that could be it too, because it's always some kind of game being ran. But then you see women that be on the streets, and I've seen this, I was crazy, man. When I was in Arizona, I was in Phoenix, man. I was staying, not high-end hotel at all. It was cheap. It was kind of the wrong side of town, but it wasn't super, but it was bad. But so I walked to, I was there for like a few days, man. And basically I was like, man, I didn't read the reviews and stuff. So I ended up going to like somewhere I shouldn't have been, but the price was right. It was moderately safe as long as you stay like in the bus areas, you don't walk at nighttime kind of thing. So I ended up, but anyway, when I was walking during the day, it was hot. But basically, next time, man, I'm gonna read the reviews, bro, and stuff, man. But basically, what I saw was a bunch of good. Now that was very odd to me. A bunch of like a grouped up bunch of decent, good looking like chicks. And I'm like, hey, what are all these chicks doing? But it was like homeless and stuff, or either just kind of homeless combined with like drug abusers or whatever. I'm like, what's it was very odd seeing all this like cluttered together, like three good looking chicks and stuff. But up here in Michigan, you see, like, I saw one. But down there it was like, and I was like, dang. And I looked around and said, well, it's a lot of good looking women here, period. A lot of women come from Mexico and stuff. I'm like, what are you homeless for? Because I'm just like, it's so many simps out here. This is America. And I came to the conclusion, a lot of these women, you do have the mental illness or whatever, but a lot of these, you do have women who get linked in and hooked on the substances, which I ain't never been on that, you know what I mean? The hard stuff like that. All I had is the greens and the just drinking and, stuff like that. But something that's controllable. I never wanted to say that the greens is I say it like that, WEED. The greens is I don't do that no more, but they say that's a gateway, drug. So I'm like, nah, I don't want to do nothing no harder, because I don't want to want that stuff. Because I've seen, people throughout my years have been broke down and teeth missing and all that kind of stuff and face sunken in, and I value my health, you know what I mean? So, but I've seen that, you know what I mean? And so I don't want that for my life. So I never did the hard stuff. So I can't speak on what how their mind is going and all of this. My point is, despite all that, or, I can't speak on the power of this substance on this person's mind, X, Y, Z. But I will say this, there's always a simp, especially these chicks looking good on the street. It's like, yo, it's always a simp. So how you gonna be, it's always a simp. And so I came to the conclusion that The women love being on the streets. They love the chaos. They love not knowing whether they're gonna be bodied. They say, "Oh yeah, it's dangerous out here," but it's how many dudes every single day come up to you. These dudes, you in America. You in America, bro. It's a simp production facility. These dudes is like Richard Gere on the freaking Pretty Woman movie, my dude. They willing to clean, and some of these chicks look good. They willing to come in, clean you up. You know what I mean? They don't care about body counts. They don't care about this. They help you get cleaned up. So it ain't that men ain't there to help save these women. It's just that these women want to be a lot of times, not all the time, but they want to be in that street life. It's something like I did, like the bars and clubs. It is kind of addicting just to, you know, that kind of life, the clubs and all that. It is exciting, you know what I mean? And I had some kind of run in with the streets. Now, I ain't no super street dude and all that, but I understand it to a degree, definitely. But so it is, can be addicting, and there's a certain amount of freedom that go along with her being unjudged. Because when she come back to her parents or to her friends, she gonna have a structure. You know what I mean? She ain't trying to have no structure. She want the liberation and the freedom. You know what I mean? But at the same time, she gonna submit to some man. That somebody got to protect her on these streets. You know what I mean? But she done. But that's something I was thinking about. Why do you? I thought about that. Her giving up that, and how many dudes I see this one video. This chick talking about she. What she say, man? She don't never know. It's difficult to see where she go. She don't know what's gonna happen to her if she go to sleep, or somebody gonna, take her by. You know what I mean, and all that stuff. So, but like, all you gotta do is the simps out there. All you gotta do is get wifed up by a simp. It's simple. It's real simple. But she don't want that simple life. Neither do most women. See, most women don't want to actually be. They want the liberation and the freedom to do whatever the heck they want to do for the most part. Yeah, some mentally ill chicks out there on the street, but a lot of time they rebelling. They don't want to be up under no man and no structure, no authority. So they don't want to do that. So they want to be free. And you know what I mean? The dude, delivering that on the dream, and she run into the dope boy, you know what I mean? And he give her a little bit of this. You know what I mean? So she don't got to deal with the pain. It's the same thing with the stripper. And the same, they living that kind of life, And the same thing with the street walking 304. They live in a certain life. A lot of these women, it's addicting to them. They like it. The street life itself is addicting to her because it is chaotic, because it is exciting. And it ain't that nobody's there to come save her. It's a bunch of simps coming to save her. But by being saved, that means that one degree or another, she gonna have to submit herself to a boring life with in her mind, a boring life with a simp. And therefore also she will not respect that simp, back to my subject, because he is going to pay for what dozens or if not hundreds of men have already gotten for absolutely free. She don't respect him because she's giving up that milk for free to dudes that just was tall. Oh, he was tall. Or I seen a video where this chick said, well, if she's going to get dogged out, at least he's 6 feet tall. This idiot said, well, if she going to get dogged out and mistreated, at least he's 6 feet tall. If he's not going to return my calls, well, at least he's 6 feet tall. That was her like... You see what I mean? She gave up her body to this dude. Oh, he was tall. Oh, he looked like an athlete. He looked like, I've been told I look like Tay Diggs. Oh, he looks like Tay Diggs. You look like Tyrese. But, Tyrese, I kind of resent that now because of how he carrying himself. But, he looks like, I got mistaken for Tyrese, Tay Diggs one time at the restaurant. Several times. And this other dude, but and this other dude on the what's that called? It's the 50 Cent show, Power, one of them dudes. But yeah, man. So these bros, they'll do some stuff with you simply because you look like him. Oh, he tall. Oh, he dressed this way. These women give up the milk for free But see, they don't look at it like they giving up the milk for free. They're looking at it like, I'm liberated. This is my body. I do what I want to do with my body. But the reality is that just as a 304 prostitute pro has holes in her because she's giving up her body to random different dudes, that does have mental implications and physical implications and self-esteem implications and intangibles. And, it might not show up on the physical like that. Well, it does, but, because sometimes if the dude, plant his DNA within her, that means that his DNA or his sperms go into her brain literally, right? Now, you won't really know this stuff, but a lot of times a woman start acting like the man and start even looking like the man. So she made to be in the image of the man that she with, but she ain't made to be linked up and connected and coupled up with all these different dudes. The woman ain't made to actually be like that. The man has the seed that goes into the garden, plants it into the garden, the woman being the garden. The garden not supposed to be seeded by double digit and 100, 300 different gardeners. You see what I mean? Then you have polluted land. But that's what happened in America. You just got a bunch of polluted, everybody drinking the milk for free, bruh. It's like orange juice, man. Somebody, or milk. I don't like drinking milk myself, but yeah, like a milk carton. Everybody drinking it. Like, say, you go to Walmart, you got a carton of milk, a gallon of milk, and somebody walk by and say, that milk look good. Let me get a little bit of, and then put the top back on there, you know what I mean? And maybe put a little bit of water in there, you know what I mean? And, then the next dude come, he said, well, it's watered down, but hey, it's free, and then put a little bit more water in there, and now it's watered down even more. After like 100 dudes done did that, now you ain't got nothing but a diluted, a little bit of milk left, but you know what I mean? It's watered and it's used up, and a whole bunch of people that got the milk for free. But they want to recondition that carton of milk or that car or herself or that body, recondition it at 30, whatever, late 30, late 20s, put it out to the market as though this is valuable. Put that out to the market with higher standards. He got to be 6 feet tall. He got that. And it's way more used. So it's like, you want a dude to come with, you got all these standards for this dude, but the last 50, 100 dudes that you let get the milk for free, you didn't have no standards. Oh, he was tall. Oh, he was good looking. He had tattoos. He at the gym. He had muscles. He had a big wiener. Oh, he had a nice job. He had status. Oh, I liked his Instagram pictures. Oh, he got other women. Oh, he's there with his girlfriend. I like him. Right? Because women like men when they have other women. Oh, he's attractive because, he's with other women. Like, these women have all kind of reasons to give up the milk for free to different dudes. So like, he's loud. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's pretty. Oh, he's ugly. Like he's a bouncer. Whatever it is that triggers this woman's itch to give up. Like I said, man, these chicks, that one chick, man, he's paying, The one chick said she had 160 bodies in the last 6 months, man. Whew. That's giving up the milk for free. And so the whole thing, man, is like, I tell my sons, man, these women is broken down, polluted. You want a woman that's going to have her mind right, who's structured socially more properly, and who ain't ran through, man. And that's why I'm saying this is warfare for the mind of black men and well-being, is because the system is set up for black men to have like zero standards. The system is set up for you to be the simp, idiot, dumb dude. And a lot of dudes' mothers have structured and socialized them to be the idiot, dumb dude at the end of the rainbow, the dumb leprechaun at the end of the All right, here we go. The structure of America and how it's structured, right? They want this structure systematically. A lot of men's mothers break them down, and society breaks these dudes down to be simps. So the visualization, at the end of the rainbow. So at the end of the rainbow, the simp carousel, the sexually empowered, sexually liberated carousel rainbow. At the end of that rainbow, it's a box. It's a pot of me lucky charms. You know, it's a pot of gold in a lucky charms. Aye, she wants you to be this simp leprechaun at the end of the rainbow with a pot of gold, right? At the end of the carousel rainbow, and it's a pot of gold. Come on and join me. Eating join and get this pot of gold. I'm right here for you. You know what I mean? She want some simp, you know what I mean, dude at the end of the rainbow with all these riches who willing to just forget her after she done riding the rainbow in a carousel, right? And then she wants to descend. At the end of the rainbow, there'll be a leprechaun, a simple leprechaun with a pot of gold to take, with 6 figures, 6 feet tall, to take care of all her needs and forgive her of all of her sin and her CC riding, right? But all these other dudes done got it for free, but the leprechaun, the simp dude at the end of the rainbow, who she don't respect, she want him, that's how they do it, man. She want to ride the rainbow and have a simple leprechaun eye at the end of the freaking rainbow. That's the visualization I just had. And like I said, man, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Why should a man pay for something somebody else done got for free? The same thing with dinner dates, man. You look at that Cheesecake Factory. See, I mean, the wickedness, the whoredom, the delusion, the nakedness of these women, and the narcissism is being exposed. They're exposing themselves. She's exposing herself by going, the Cheesecake Factory chick exposed herself in her stupidity and her pride and her arrogance, her entitlement. She exposed herself to the world by being, literally, by being arrogant and proud, but now showing her nakedness to the world. A lot of people are just completely finito through with the BAW, bruh. It's like unsalvageable. Not worth it in my, not like, come on, man. Why? So it's just something I was thinking about, man. She want that dude at the end of the rainbow, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, why pay for something that somebody else done got for free? Now this dude right here, he is looked upon as the simp of the year. Now you gonna sit here, it's definitely, I don't know if he the simp of the year. It's a lot of dudes competing for that spot. But he's still gonna take the chick out on a date after being absolutely disrespected continuously. You know what I mean? A dude like, you know, you a simp. He's a simp. So, but she want that dude because she's over him. And then she's spitting, oh, well, traditionally, a man would take a woman out on a date. And that's demeaning as well. Why should if you actually like me, like you did these other dudes who got the milk for free, those dudes don't got to pay. Because she liked those dudes. But this dude over here, oh, you got to pay. Because I don't like you, you got to pay me for my time. But the dude that she actually like, you don't got to pay, he don't got to pay nothing. So why should I pay for the milk when dozens of other dudes done got it for absolutely free? And so that's something I was thinking about, man. You know. And like I said, man, it's a warfare for the mind of black men and men in general, but more specifically black American men, because we socialized to be simps and to take on, be the Lucky Charms pot of gold leprechaun at the end of the rainbow with a bag of money for these women to come and so that they can come abuse us. Nah, bro. Don't pay for the milk that other dudes done got for free. Don't pay for the roller coaster. Why would you pay to ride a free roller coaster? Microphone drop. I'm trying to remember. I think I have been on like free rides at a carnival, a free carnival. Or you pay, well, I actually been in a free carnival, which is pretty cool. But that was years ago. But you on this ride, so why pay to be on a free ride? If everybody else getting on this, if everybody is getting on this roller coaster for free, let's say, all right, they have a special. All right, everybody get on this roller coaster for the next hour for free. You know, they're trying to promote the roller coaster or something. So why would I pay to get on a free ride? The other people done got them. Why would I pay for dinner dates and other dudes done got it for free? And she paid for dinner for some other dude. I'm better than that dude, or at least the same. Why should I have to pay? That's how I look at it, man. You know, why marry a female? The other dudes done got to hear her moan and groan and all of this and all this stuff for free within minutes of knowing her. You see what I mean? Like, we really look at this stuff, man. Why pay for the milk when other dudes have got it for free? If she ain't no virgin and you ain't under no patriarchal construct, you understand me? Then nah, man, that the same rules don't apply. She ain't no traditional feminine woman under a construct with this is her father and her father's passing her down to you and she know how to cook and clean and everything's built in and there's a social system within that country of shame to keep her in pocket and keep her in shame. And if she leaves, she's shamed by her parents and shamed by the community and shamed. No, bro, no, that ain't where we live, bro. We live in Estados Unidos, America, Babylon, Sodom and Gomorrah, trash bag land with a bunch of trash bag broads who got a whole bunch of baggage, who got a whole bunch of diluted milk that they trying to rebrand and sell back to the market at full price. Why about a milk? Nah. If you like me, we going for a walk in the park. We going for freaking, you going to pay for my dinner. You going to pay for my drinks. You come over, we Netflix and chill. We get to know each other. If you like me. If you don't, there's no sense in us talking. And a lot of men don't have the self-discipline really kind of to deal that way because they be sex deprived. And, you know, in America, it's difficult for even your average or even good-looking dude to get a average or below average looking female. You know what I mean? So it's, you know, it's it's a perfect market for women to abuse men, which is what they do regularly here in America. So it's cool to see the passport, men with passport or quote, quote, passport bros have such a phenomenal effect and strike fear in the minds of these oversexed 304s. It's funny, man. They in their feelings, and they can't really combat this. They try to shame black men. What's the alternative? Men, okay, being celibate and not dealing with females for a period of time until what? Until they get their money and get out of this country, or until I don't know. What's the alternative? Or maybe number two, they would, which I do not suggest. They get well, number two would be they would get a non-black woman locally. Or number three, which I don't suggest, is bring a foreign woman back here. I mean, it can work out. They say statistically, those marriages work out and stuff more than American women marrying American women, which is hey, I mean, you know, hey, if you don't have the capabilities or you can't, you know, get out of the country or whatever, hey, more power too. If you got a foreign woman who already live here, and you want to link up with her, and, you know, so be it, man. That'll be better than being with the BAW, man. Or your typical American woman. But yeah, so that's what I was thinking, man. Overran through 304s with high body counts who giving up that milk many times, even multiple times in a night to different dudes for free that they actually liked with a few paying OF customers, right? A few paying customers, you know what I mean, as well. She ain't all been dudes that she likes. Some dudes throwing money at her, doing something strange for a little bit of change. So this woman then gave up this for free or gave it up to the market for a certain purchase price. Now, why would a dude want to wife that up? A sensible, self-respecting man should never do this. And we should tell our son, like I said, we got to be straightforward with our sons. As much as you can, man. You know, this is America. If you have, you know, a tie with your sons and you have capabilities of spitting this knowledge to them, this game and understanding, yes, you know, you talk to your sons and stuff. I've been blessed. That's a sad thing. It's a blessing to be able to even, install your knowledge and wisdom into your sons in America. That's sad that is but it's a blessing anyway. I'm just saying that it's sad that a woman in this culture has the leverage to keep men away from their sons so that they can't get this wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the game and maneuvers. You know what I mean? It's sad that a woman has that position a lot of times through the court, through the system, to keep men away from their sons and stuff, man. And their children in general, but definitely their sons. So this, hopefully this get to somebody's sons and help baptize your mind out of the mentality of simping, out of the mentality of wifing up single mothers and wifing up used 304s who've given up their body and given up the milk to the market and want you to come rebrand themselves, clean themselves up, and want you to come wife that up, man. Hopefully this is a rebaptize you, brother. Hallelujah. Yes, damn. Yeah. Rebaptize you. You know what I mean? Out of that simping mentality, man. I think that the simping is so thick in this society, it's difficult to get away from. So, yeah, man. It's like I'm blatant with my sons. I'm like, look, I'm not playing with you. This is I love you. And I'm telling you the freaking truth. This is what it is. You can be rebellious, which I hope you do not be, which would be very stupid for you. You got your father telling you the truth about this stuff. Listen to me. Yeah, I mean, you know, society is telling you this. Your mom ain't gonna probably tell you this. Why would she? It would make her look bad. So I'm telling you what it is, you know, because I care that you succeed. You know what I mean? People want to get stuff out of you. I'm telling you it's because I actually care about you and love you. What do I get out of you? The joy to see you succeed and jump over hurdles that would otherwise have destroyed you. That's one of my biggest payments as a father. Same thing with your daughter. You want to guide her away from the 304ing and the whoring. You know what I mean? It's woof, man. It's a beast being a father here, man. It's a whole bunch of pulls, man. So I'll be praying for my children every freaking day, man. I despise, you know, the social construct of this place, man. I really despise how things are socially constructed here. And like the only thing I like about America pretty much is the dollar. Number two, I would say I like the landscape and the climate in certain areas. And how America, that's another thing I do like about America is the landscape. Like here in Michigan, we got the 4 seasons. I do not like winter. But then, okay, you can do what? One country, you can fly south, fly south for the winter and go to Florida or go over to, southwest, So it's like, I like the bigness of the country and the big variety of, because it is a huge country. And it ain't like just one, like they say, what's the weather like in America? Like, dude, like America's big. So up in the north it's cold, up in the south is this way, over here it's tropical, over there it's a desert. So America got like all kind of climates, which is the thing I do like. You do that desert and all that. It's and then you got up in Seattle and Washington, it's all like monotone, I don't know what you call it, but just gray, you know what I mean? Which I don't like that. But that's the second thing I like about America. And but other than that, man, how people interact with each other, I guess thirdly what I like is the multiculturalism and a whole bunch of, you could see Asians over here, Arabs over there, and whites over here. And you kind of see everybody mixing and stuff. You can see the different cultures. And I do like that about America, those things. But so far as how people get along, you know what I mean? Because I do like the multiculturalism, because I'm like, oh, Arabs get down like that. You could see it. It's Babylon. You could see the mixture of people. Oh, okay, that's, black people from Haiti do this. Oh, okay. So it's a melting pot, which thing I do like that, because you can everybody's here, right? But on the, that's minuscule compared to the dealings of man and female. You know what I mean? That's the main important thing, is how man and female deals with each other. And that's astronomically destroyed here in America. And that thing is the main thing I despise. And the destruction of family values and destruction of men, thus destroying the family. And, it's just in financing women to essentially state-sponsored terrorism, basically. Whew, microphone drop. Sponsoring females to destroy black families is state-sponsored terrorism, in my opinion. Because what do they create? Nigglets who terrorize the community, right? So, it's what else can you call it, right? Quote, I say quote. But yeah, so that, but this ain't by accident, this is purposeful. But just looking at it, man, those are the things I just wanted to kick, man. Why would you want, and then you got to really, if you care about your sons, man, you got to really, and if you have ability to talk to them and all of this, it's really imperative, especially a brother, to put them on game as to what his options are, man. And I put my sons almost a decade now on the international travel thing and don't marry no woman here. These women are savages, man. And all the specific stuff that I'm spitting to you brothers, is what I've been spitting to my sons. I had to be blatant. I had to be straight up for it. I got to be honest. And, all this, pussyfooting around. No, these women are savages. This is how it actually go. They looking to get a lick out of you. They want you to be this simp, weak dude, broken down. And this is the structure. And this is what they want. They've been trained to be feminists. All this stuff, specifically what I'm saying, I say this like word for word to, in measure and stuff to my sons, because it's necessary to save their freaking peace of mind and, and even their freedom and just their mental well-being. They have to, that's one of the things about being a concerned parent, man. But more specifically, my sons, daughters, you know what I mean? The same thing, man. You worry about your daughters, man, because, man, that's a whole nother level of worry. With your sons, like, look, I told you, but with your daughter, she can get pregnant. She can be out here on these, I don't even want to think about these things. You know what I mean? Like, it's so just a toxic culture here, man. Once you start looking for them. So it's like, man, you can't be too involved, man. Because at the end of the day, you got to just let your children be what they're going to be. You install the right things within them. And you got to leave them up to the Most High, bro. And plus, since you have to really, as a father, control what you can, which is the man in the mirror, and that's it. And pray for your kids and stuff like that. But also look at it logically, like, man, you know what, bro? You in Sodom and Gomorrah. You in Babylon. You in the worst culture that there ever was in the history of mankind. You in a culture that the Most High Yah actually hates. Microphone drop. So because you in a culture that God hates, like, you see what I mean? Like, you living in a culture, like, when you really look at this on levels, you in a culture that the Most High hate and has vowed to destroy. And all the things that you hate about this culture, think about all the stuff that you don't know that the culture does. So, and all this stuff. So if God hate this country, right? Oh, God bless America. Well, God has blessed America. Now God's pretty much done blessing America. So what I'm saying is, you got to step back and say, you know what? I can control what I can, and I'm done. You know what I mean? And like, when it comes to your kids, you pray for them, but at the same time, man, you got to sit back. And it's kind of partially why I'm passionate about doing these videos and stuff. Over the years, I'm thinking from a perspective, more specifically this video, of like, your sons and, telling them the realities here, man. I don't want to think about this too much, but it's kind of, man, that's one of the battles of being a parent who actually care about their kids and stuff. You got a lot of things to fight against, but realize that you got too much to fight against for you to take all this burden on your own. So that's what I do. I can't do, you can't battle with a culture that's bigger than you. All you can do is maneuver how you can maneuver and free yourself, free your own mind, and free your physical body, free up your money so you can leverage being in a more sane culture. You know what I mean? It's all you can really do. Tell your kids the truth, how to maneuver, this, that. If they listen, God bless them. If they don't, God bless them. And hopefully they listen. And you know what I mean? So this is kind of like my motivation in this video. You know what I mean? But why should your sons or you pay for the milk. The woman pay for her time. It's a blessing for you to be in her presence. Bruh, what? This is a woman that done got gang, you know what I mean, and ran through. Like, these women have experiences that most men would never have. So she complained that this dude ain't experienced actually or whatever. He ain't got this. That's because she's a high body count having female. She don't have to work to get sex from the other gender. She don't like, okay, she's a good looking or reasonably attractive chick. This is America, bro. Dudes are desperate. They throwing money at her. They throwing time at her. They throwing attention at her. She don't have to. Where's the work involved? Her work is sifting through. Her difficulty is. I did a video on that, but there's this chick, below average looking chick, and she had speaking about giving up the milk for free. This chick, if I can find that video, I might watch it tonight, man. But she was like, basically it was difficult for her to organize all these different dudes, and she didn't know who was calling her, XYZ, so she created a spreadsheet, a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet of different dudes and what they brought to the table. You know what I mean? Oh, this guy, he's for dinner dates. This guy, you know what I mean? He pays the electric bill or bills. This guy, he's good for, sex. This guy, he's an emotional tampon, like a friend, orbiter dude. And she had like, I don't know. And this is why it goes to my other point. Like, a lot of these women are, like on the streets and stuff, other than mental illness or something wrong with them, other than that, it's difficult for me to, it's difficult for me to have like empathy for somebody who has absolute choice. Like, I have empathy for a man that's broke on the streets asking for money because it's difficult here for a man. He don't have, he ain't just a female thrown in America with everything built in. He got to struggle, whatever. Everybody got a story. But for a female, it's like, dang, you got simps, you got Richard Gere, pretty woman, rescue this female off the streets, give her a new set of teeth, give her a nutritional plan to help her face start looking better, give her some makeup. Like, dudes be willing to do projects, pick up a project and fix this chick. Like, build a bear, fix a chick, right? Build a bear, right? From scratch. Rehab job. Tonquisha is on the freaking streets, no problem. You know what I mean? These women, but so, just looking at that, man, it's like they want the dude to come and pick, like I said, other dudes done had this woman for free, so why should a man pay for something that many dudes done ran through for absolutely free? So that's something that I think that, should really be considered, man. These women have like a safety net, man. And so, like I said, when Tonquisha is out there on the street, it's Seanquisha. I don't hardly ever see no black female begging chicks. They be having simps. They always got some kind of dude. But yeah, that was odd seeing these decent looking chicks, man. And so it's difficult for me to have empathy for a female that's out there like that, man. Unless she's being forced to be out there. But man, it's so many. I don't know. I can't speak on every situation. I will not, because there's some situations where this, that, and the other. But a lot of times, it's because she don't want no structure. She don't want to be told what to do. And the streets, yeah, it has its difficulties, but it still allows her to be out there in a chaotic situation, you know what I mean, and kind of in the life, so to speak. So that life is addicting. And in order to cope with that life, she got to a lot of times do substances and stuff. Same thing with stripper. A lot of them be having high body count. So a lot of these women don't have like the physical effects, so to speak, but a lot of high body counts and stuff, but it has psychological effects, you know what I mean, where she ain't mentally stable. And there's a lot of that this is, man, it goes levels upon levels, man. But anyways, I just want to kick it with you brothers, man. And just man, if you in your son's lives, man, and your daughter's lives, man, I mean, as much as you can, man, spit knowledge to them and stuff. But yeah, man, this culture is, it make the Most High angry, bro. So you got to think about you living here in this culture, and you can't really have a lot of things that you want so far. You put it like this: you might not be able to have what you want so far as feminine woman, because they just not, the culture ain't built for women to be feminine. They ain't built for women to be cooking and cleaning. They ain't built for a woman to be like wife. It's built for a woman to be a woman of the night. You know what I mean? Microphone drop. So in this setup, man, in this setup, it is a setup for the man's fall down. It's set up for the man to fall down. See what I mean? And so we gotta understand what it is, maneuver, and don't get caught up. Man, you be lonely, you ain't got no woman. You know what I mean? Hey, don't get involved in a situation that's gonna be detrimental to you. Get with a single mother. I had some good-looking single mother try to hit me up, but it's like, you're a single mother. This will go nowhere. I'm not gonna be that dude, and I ain't trying to do a hitter-quitter stuff no more. It's there for me, but she look good, but then I'm like, I ain't want to do the hitter-quitter thing, and I don't want to deal with nobody else's kids because I don't want nobody dealing with my kids. See what I mean? It's all, this is all levels of freedom and liberty for females and entanglements and drawbacks for men. You know what I mean? So it's really bad here, man. So I that's just something I was thinking about, man. Don't be the dude paying full price for something that somebody else done got for free and drooled and slobbed in the doggone milk jug. You go to Walmart. But think about it, you go to Walmart, it's a gallon of milk. To the idea of why would you pay for something somebody else done got for free? Yeah, like, all right, so let's say everybody, you you in Walmart and somebody up here drinking the milk, like I said, the example earlier, they don't even fill it back up with water. They just drink a little bit. All right, well, let's go to the next one. Like, I've been to Myers, and they have this sample. They give out a sample of wine, get you buzzed in there, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, shoot, this is nice. Let me try the other one for free. So I done got a couple shots of wine for free, feeling good, so it's to entice you. But I like the different kind of wine. I don't drink wine that much no more. But I do like wine though. But I like the wine, like the organic wine with no sulfites in it, man. Because the sulfites be making me feel, I don't know. Because you can shake up stir the wine and stuff and get rid of some of the sulfites by putting some oxygen in there and stuff. Then they got a wine pour thing that stirs the wine for you, and they're kind of aerating the wine so to get rid of some of the sulfite. I like buying the organic wine from health food stores, man. That's where I bought. It'd be higher price, man, but that's the only wine I don't drink now, man. You know what I mean? I don't like drinking regular wine. But it was organic, from cherries. They got different kind of wine, better health, whole foods. But I ain't drank wine in a minute because it still got sugars in it and stuff. Sometimes it breaks my joints out. Like, like your joints get like kind of cracking and stuff because for me, it has, since I don't drink it that much, it might have something in it that has a allergic reaction, I think, and it kind of make me like that. Whereas if I drink the straight vodka, it don't be like that because it ain't got the sugars and whatever other stuff that's in wine, which if I don't drink too much of it, it'd be cool, but it just depends. I haven't drank wine in like a minute. But anyways, these females is like that chick handing out samples of wine from the wine bottle. That chick, hey, you want a sample? She giving out samples left and right. But then after, the bottle's half empty, You still want to sell that used up bottle that everybody been getting samples out of. You want to sell that sample bottle that's been opened and aerated and all of this. You want to sell that same used bottle of wine for full price. You see what I mean? So these chicks tell me, oh, you gotta, take me out. I don't go to the Cheesecake Factory. But see, like it's like this, man. Something is worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. What's the value of this house over here? It's worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. What do they pay for it? They pay, $200,000 for that house. Well, if you willing to pay $215,000, poof, guess what? That's the value of the house, $215,000. If she can find a sucker that'll buy it, then guess what? Poof. Just like if she can find a Russell Wilson, a simp sucker dude at the end of the rainbow with a pot of gold and a smile. If she can find a Russell Wilson, and see these celebrity, man, like Russell Wilson, that gives, just as like the passport bros like movement strikes fear in the hearts of women, especially B-dubs. Likewise, what strikes pride in the hearts of women, because they go by social like culture and stuff. What strikes pride and stuff and arrogance in the hearts of women is seeing situations like Russell Wilson and Sierra. Well, no matter what I do, there's going to be a simp, weak dude at the end of the rainbow with a pot of gold. Look at Sierra. Look at Russell Wilson. Ching! Right? So that women hope for Russell Wilson. They can ride the carousel and ride the rainbow, right? And then all of a sudden, at the end of the rainbow, Russell Wilson simp dude with a big smile and a pot of gold will be there to rescue them and clean the DNA material out of their hair and their body and all of this from other dudes. And do it with a smile because he's been pee-whipped and stripped of like his dignity. Yeah, you make a lot of money, but they want to do with it's like they want to do with a six-figure, like I said, the most important 6 inches on a man is the 6 inches between his left ear and his right ear, his mind. They want a dude with 6 figures, 6 feet tall, but like nothing in between the 6 inches between his 2 ears. In other words, they want a simp with a big fat a wallet and no demands. But guess what? They don't respect that dude. It's all about respect. Anybody who gonna, after this one been used up, how you gonna respect somebody who purchased the old bottle of wine that everybody been getting samples out of, or the whole gallon of milk that everybody done took a sip out of? It don't make no sense. So essentially, what a lot of men, they like, yo, man, I'm not getting good value for American women. I'm going to go to another country where women's still feminine and girl-like and lady-like and just regular chicks. I'm going to go there because they're in abundance. They have to compete and they value me as an American man, XYZ, for whatever particular purpose. And I'm going there. I'm buying a better quality product. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy the full gallon of milk that's right next to the half-filled gallon of milk that everybody been drinking out of. I'm going to grab this one. Then, well, why would you buy that? Why would you buy the full gallon of milk when you can have this half gallon of milk that everybody drink out of? You see, it doesn't make no sense, do it? Right? Why, you got a full gallon of milk over here unopened, right next to the half gallon of milk that everybody been sipping and drinking out of. Parallel that to the American westernized woman. Why would you deal with your westernized, used ultra harlot who got bodies on top of 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 bodies? Who got bodies on top of bodies, right? In a arrogant, proud attitude within a system that could destroy 50% of everything you ever earned. And then take your kids and make up this and that so you can't see your kid or make it difficult, right? So why would I invest in something that's going to be more difficult, giving me less, less of what I want, what I can, right? So why would I deal with a woman You got to pay for it. Why would he pay for something that all these other dudes got for free? We didn't go over here and get a very product that's higher, way more high quality for less of a price. The price of a ticket and being able to stay in that country, the kind of thing. Or why would he deal with the BAW when he could deal with a non-black BAW who had her mind right here locally in America? Anyway, just something I was thinking about, brothers. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Everybody's been drinking off of the breast of the cow. Everybody's been sipping out of the wine bottle for free. Now they want you to pay full price for the half-filled jug of milk and the used bottle of wine. Nah. Used vehicle, the used old taxi with 200, 300,000 miles on it, cigarette butts in the back. They want you to pay full price for that. Full price being commitment. Full price being dinner dates. If you like me, the chick like me, we go on, like I said, Netflix, chill. Like I said, go for a walk. If she actually like you, it don't matter. If she actually like you, her eyes would be glistening and glazing and she'll be all into you and stuff. If she like you. Why would you want to be with a woman who don't like you anyway? In that case, in her mind, you're burdening her with your presence. So therefore, because you are burdening her with your presence, she must be paid for this. That's how she's looking at it. And that's probably because maybe just arrogant attitude that she got in America anyways, entitled attitude, but also because if you pursue her, it's all a lot of times about who pursue who too. Like if she pursue you, you know what I mean, then you got power and leverage in this thing. But if you pursue her, then hey man, if you do that, then now she can make the list of demands. But if she pursuing you now, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you got power. That's why you must be chosen by the female. In my opinion, dudes will do what they want to do. But the whole, going up to chicks, and I ain't never been that dude, bruh. I always had some regular looking or good looking chick that liked me. I had chicks buy me drinks. You know what I mean? I've had, good looking, some blonde chick. Man, I had some experience in them clubs, man. Them bars, bruh. Chicks, man, it's kind of, I don't really like the bar scene. I just did it because, I don't know. I got caught up in it and stuff. But you see the best and the worst of people, man. When a little liquor get inside of a woman, man, they let you know who they are. You know what I mean? And stuff. I had some dang on married chicks. Their husband standing over there, come out to me like, bitch, you got a man. And you married. Why was you in my face? You know what I mean? It was like, and he's okay over there. He's okay over there. No, he's not okay over there. He keep looking at me. So what you need to do is like, I'm going to ignore you. Act like, all right, yeah, you don't exist. Like this could be detrimental to my life. No, he's okay. He's okay over there. No, he's not okay over there. All right? So, but man, these bros be getting bold in the bars and clubs, man. They buy a drink if they like. Man, you run into some characters, man. When the dark lights and the music buzzing and the liquor flowing, you know what I mean? Chicks say, why are you sitting over here by yourself? You got these drunken chicks come out. You got to evaluate these bros. I got quick at evaluating chicks, man. But I don't ever approach women because you're going to have a percentage that's going to be choosing you and all this stuff anyway. It ain't going to be, and it's easier because you don't have to work. You don't have to work. So I come from that perspective. You don't have to work for a woman that's pursuing you. How much work does that take? It's similar to being a decent looking chick and having dudes continuously. It ain't to the same degree at all, but I'm saying it's the same concept. Women that have dudes pursuing them, they have to work, but the women will always have dudes that they pursue. You see what I mean? So I want to be that dude that getting simped after by the female. You got, it's better, it's easier. Then you get more out of, instead of, chasing a female, what you gonna get, man? You gonna get broke. Cause she like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. And you think that, and not you, but a man would think that, if I be a friend in the friend zone, I can orbit around her and just be there when she need me, and I can link in, and then maybe if I do enough for her, she'll, and I get some, I get some intimacy from her. You know what I mean? That don't usually work like that. She gonna strip this dude of his resources, man, and have some dude she actually like, who she pursuing, who she paying this and that for, right? And after he done using her, he done using her, the tampon dude who's orbiting will get the opportunity to hear about the stories and hear about how this dude mistreated her and all this, and how he don't return her calls. Blah, 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 blah. Women always got a man that they actually like, and that's who she give up the milk and those shots of the wine to. I refuse. Your mind shouldn't be to be that throwaway dude. It's all about respect. I must be respected by a female. Women would just throw a dude away, man. So I ain't to be thrown away. I'm that dude. You're that dude, bro. So anyway, that's something I was thinking about. Why pay for the milk that other dudes have gotten for free within minutes? Anyways, brothers, like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to donate to the channel, go ahead and do so, brethren. Truly wish you brothers the best. I wish you peace. And it's a battle out here, man. It's a battle for your self-respect, battle for your financial well-being. These broads out here are ruthless. They do not care. This is their setup. America is their queendom. I don't care if she ain't got no teeth. I don't care if she's ugly. I don't care if she's fat and tattooed and a receding hairline. There's some dude or dudes orbiting around these females looking to rescue them, willing to pay the price for what dozens, if not hundreds of dudes have already gotten for free. Don't look at that chick like she's this, she's an average chick. Man, that chick got bodies. Very likely if she live in America, she got bodies for the most part. You do got some good women out here, I presume, but they don't really separate themselves from the pack. Yeah, I mean, they need to do that because it's critical mass right now for them. Brothers are dipping out of the country and just going celibate for a period of time, or going with non-black women, or going with some of these foreign chicks, immigrants and stuff coming over the border. It's a lot of options for men. You know what I mean? So just something I was thinking about, man. Don't be the simp paying for what the last 50 dudes done got for free, bruh. Don't be the simp at the end of the rainbow with a pot of gold. Aye, we have a pot of gold here for you, baby. Don't be a pot of gold simp, dog. I think I just made that up. I ain't heard that from nobody else. She want to ride the CC carousel or the rainbow of life. And at the end of the rainbow, the bright shining pot belly, pot of gold, leprechaun. Hi, come on down, Shanquisha. I got everything you need. I have a bath to. You can take a bath and get cleaned up from the DNA of the previous guys. I got a bed you can lay down in. Aye. Simps, man. That's how I visualize a simp, man. The pot of gold simp, dude. This chick done got ran through the Pretty Woman. Like that's why I figured out this chick said her favorite movie is Pretty Woman. I said, I look at it. I said, man, I know why your favorite movie is Pretty Woman. Because it's a hoe that get saved from the streets. And I'm like, why is this dude saving this, bro? She was good looking, bro. Yeah, but I'm saying that whole concept, you know. I watched the movie years ago. I'm like, what's so intriguing about this movie? And I'm like, that's what they want. But the thing, they want a Russell Wilson. And that right there emboldens the women. They hope for a Russell Wilson. And just like I said, as the passport bro movement strikes fear into these women, the fact that a celebrity here or there will find a dude who got six figures and make a lot of money emboldens these women, the regular women, that they can do the same thing too, that they'll be bailed out. Russell Wilson will come and bail these females out. The leprechaun at the end of the rainbow with a pot of gold will come and bail these women out. You see what I mean? And don't be that dude, bruh. Dudes need to stop taking these hoes on dates. If they don't like you, then they go demand more of you. If they like you, Pookie and Ray Ray, they be fresh out of jail, literally. And these chicks be, you know what I mean? They like this dude. They like, damn, he ain't got no money like that. And they still take him out on dates and stuff. So certain dudes that she like, chicks will pay their own way to go fly out to see a dude that they actually like. But the other dude that she don't like, he gonna have to pay. So I'm saying, you gonna have simps and you gonna have players, I guess. You have dudes that she like and dudes who like her. It's kind of all what it is. Are you pursued or are you being pursued? That's basically what it is, man. If you pursue her, then she's in a power position. If she pursues you, you're in a power position. It's pretty much what it is, man. It's all about marketing, power, structure, levels, leverage. That's what it's about. Who gonna serve who? If you approach her, then that means that it ain't like a real patriarchy. You have, okay, the father, however it is, that you go to the father, hey, I want your daughter, blah, 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 or maybe it's a dowry involved, blah, 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 blah. But even then, a lot of times you have it where it be a reverse dowry, where the father sometimes, well, I don't say dowry, but he'll give over a certain amount of money and property to the husband as a gift to so that would be for their family. So it ain't always just one way, but what I'm saying, it ain't that's more of a patriarchal construct. Because now, or either the father will take the husband into the business or something, you know what I mean? And, he going to be secure and all that stuff. But that's more, okay, in that case, you could pursue the woman because you essentially kind of like buying a product, but it's going to be in a good investment. You know what I mean? I don't like the whole concept of pursuing women anyways. I had good looking women that, I could have pursued, but I don't want to pursue them. I want to be pursued. I'm the prize. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is something I was thinking about. Like, share, and subscribe, brothers. Donate to the channel if you want to donate using the Cash App in the description. Support if you want to. Like, share, and subscribe. Email me if you want to using the links in the description. Peace, my brothers.